a hand, please.
Praise the Lord, church.
Praise the Lord.
Sterling are like a second mother to me. I thank God for you every day.
Amen.
I haven't been at this church for very long, but I plan to continue coming.
Thank you.
I bless each and every one of these people in this church
Thank you,
this
darling.
morning. And I ask that whatever you have planned for your life, God will bless you.
Amen.
And guide you through all your trials and tribulations.
That's right.
And keep you.
That's right.
And happy birthday. And I wish you another 50 years.
Amen. That's right. Amen. All right, now give it up for Sister Kelly's. Come on, Sister Alicia, come on up, darling. You're not ready. You're gonna come. You're shy? No, you're not. We take people as Kelly's. Amen. Oh, come on up, Brother Nick, man. Give Brother Nick a hand.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm so happy to be here today. I got I'm so happy.
Thank the Lord.
I'm a person that I'm gonna confess that I do play music for the world. Hopefully one day I'll be inspired by you guys.
Amen.
So far I am.
Amen.
So far. I've been playing gospel music. Sister, my new mother.
Amen.
I'm inspired by you and your family. I've had conversation with Pastor, conversation with your son and your daughter-in-law, and I'm so happy. I'm comfortable around you guys.
Thank you.
I'm not a comfortable person around others. And when I walk in this church, I go outside and I preach about it. I've invited a couple of people, and hopefully one day they'll show.
Amen.
And may God bless you, even though I can see it happening.
Amen.
And I thank you all for showing up today.
Amen.
Enjoy yourself and a wonderful day. Thank you.
Amen. You will give it up for him. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Come on, give it up for him. Amen. It looks like Michelle is ready to come. I think she's ready to come and say something to Mama. Come on, sweetheart. I know you're good. Give Sister Michelle a hand. Amen.
Thankful to be here and wish you a happy birthday.
Yeah.
I pray that God will keep you safe and continue to bless you through many more years. Amen.
Amen. All right, that's okay. That's okay. All right. But I just want to share a few words to my wife to let her know how beautiful. I just want to let her know how extremely gorgeous she is, how sweetly precious her countenance is. It's like the radiance of the sun that shines in my world and keeps me warm through the day. And in the night she's like the moon with a dim light that gives light to my feet. And when I look in the sky, I see many stars, but the one that shines the most, that's her shining for me. As a little boy growing up, I had no thought where I would be today. But at 19 I met her, and my whole world changed. She brought perspective. She brought purpose. She became the mother to my first son. When she says, I'm pregnant, she was my wife. and still is my wife, and shall forever be my wife.
Amen.
Sister Norma said she's good with her hands. But when he was born, we remember there was a shortage of shirt for the boy to wear. She took the pillowcases, she cut them apart, and she sewed clothes and put in her child. When the sugar jar was empty, she still gave him tea without sugar. When suddenly again she says, I'm pregnant. And then it was that boy. For 9 months she carried him in her womb. The whole life was, keep it going, no changing. Was challenging. Some mothers leave their baby in the hospital. Some on the street side. Some gave their children up for adoption. But even though challenging life was for her, she held him in the cradle of her heart. She prayed for him at night. And in the morning, she provided something for him to eat. While doing that, she would not miss some service. She would not miss church on Sundays. Till again she says, I'm pregnant. It was Joanna who is not here. She's going to be here in a minute. She was singing this morning there. And we couldn't get to the hospital this Sunday morning when Jonah was going to be born. And so I called Colonel Ogilvy. And Sister Ogilvy, who is a trained midwife, she got in her van and she drove down to the house. We didn't have cars. We didn't know what cars was like mourning it. But Sister Ogilvy came by the house. And before Mom was able to get into the van, she says, the baby's coming. And as she lay on the bed, thank God I became man enough. I wasn't afraid to stand with the woman that I married. And Joanna came from her womb straight into my hands. And ladies and gentlemen, she's still in my hands today. And I think that's a tremendous blessing. All because I have the support of the greatest woman on earth. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's something remarkable about this story that I'm telling you. Is that while she was being such a woman, life was at its hardest. How can one be going through so much struggles and challenges and life is so hard, yet they maintain their integrity and dignity and their position in God? Here is a woman that did it. She's an example to me and to you. Then again she says, I'm pregnant. It was child number 4, and it was that giant right there. But yet each one that came, it seems as if it wasn't just the child that came, but the love for the child came with the child. Because each one that came, she loved them just as she loved the one before. And she protected that one just as she protected the ones before. And pray for them. Is this for real? Yes, it is. When she was pregnant, the call came for me to travel to Canada, and I have to make a decision. Will I go or will I stay? And I thought it would have been better to go, because if I go, like Jesus says, I'll come again. Because I ain't leaving my wife. Don't get ideas now, devil. I leave Canada, but not my wife. I leave Canada, US, I don't, but I ain't leaving my family. So if I'm going and they ain't coming, I'm going back. So when I left, John said today that I left him. So when John was born, I wasn't home. Yet this woman went to the hospital. And this time without me, physically. And the boy came. And by the time he was 3 months old, I flew back to Jamaica. Or 6 weeks after. I flew back to Jamaica and I held my boy. Stand up, John, that's my boy. That's mommy's boy there. I don't know why God chose to bless me. A boy who never had a father himself. A boy who knew his mother when he was 18. Why did God choose to give me this undeserved woman and this father? I don't know. But I remember as a little boy wandering on the streets of Houston. I have a heart for God. I always have a heart for God. And I think that's why God blessed me so. And I went down and I sat down and I looked at my beautiful wife. And I kissed them goodbye again. But this time it was going to be a much shorter goodbye. And I poured back the plate, get the food going, get the tables going right away. Don't wait while I go through the story. Listen attentively, because maybe something is going to minister to you. And I left John and Mom and the 4 kids. And the 4 kids, thank you, Minister. And I came back to Canada. And about 9 months' time, in 9 months, when I came back, I did not have landed status. I did not have money, I did not have anything. But I sent for my wife. In 9 months. And after she came and joined me, then 4 months, you came in August. So 4 months after, I sent for the 4 children. And we went and picked them up at the airport. Then after that, not too long after, Mom said, I'm pregnant. They called me a busy guy. Mom said she's pregnant. This time it was with my beautiful girl sitting at the back over there. That's Mary. Stand up, Mary. That's Mary. I was child number 5. And this lady continued to love her children. I've got to speed up the story, or else we won't even eat. Get the food going, get the food going. And God continued to bless us. And then by the time we look around, I was driving on the road one day and Mom said, I'm pregnant. It seems as if she used these words more than any other words. And when she said she was pregnant, I remember I was driving at the Lawrence Avenue West and heading towards Western, just cross over Jane. And she was pregnant, and the Lord said to me, it's a boy, and give him name Vincent. It's like you coming back, and that's Vincent right there. And that's number 6. And the list just keep going, the number just keep going. And not too long after that, this woman, this great woman, she's the gem in my jewel, she's the rose in my garden. She's the star that light my path. I got so much love to give this woman, it's unbelievable. She deserves every moment of it. How can a woman share her life so much? And she just doesn't share it with her biological children, but she shares it with everyone she gets a chance to. She's no angel, yet she's my angel. And then she go, I'm pregnant. She loves those words. She loves those words until now. I can tell you a little secret. She wished today that she was still saying those words. And that's true. And then we reach number, what, 8? Vincent is the 7th. You're number what? 6. So the 7th child now. And that was Peter. I don't see. That was Peter. And she continued to share herself. Now she should want to stop and live some life for herself. But instead of that, she said again, I'm pregnant. And then that was the queen. When she said that now, I said this, when I heard it was a girl, I love the story about Queen Esther. And so, and that's the queen down there, that's Esther. She's very conceited, she's gonna think she's all that. And my wife continued to share, but let me speak the story so I can end it. Then after that, she used the regular words. What did she say? What did she say? I'm pregnant. I'm with child. And this time was serious. Now when Esther was a baby now, we thought that that was it. And this lady said, I'm pregnant. So I'm saying, wow, we thought it was over. One day I was in my kitchen, we lived in East York, and the Lord said to me, this is a further test of your faith. Because life is challenging, and these babies keep coming. But the Lord is teaching me to trust Him, to know that He is our provider. So when she went to the doctor to do her, what do you call it? Ultrasound. I noticed they leave the outside and then they said and called me, so I got nervous. When I went around, the doctor said we hearing 2 heartbeats. And then it was my beautiful twin. Look at her, look at her. She's my sweetheart. And look over there, look at that girl down there. Oh, she's so full of herself. But she's mine. And that was the twins. Then the devil interrupted our lives after that. And the devil deported Canadian immigration. Yeah, deported me, yes. Shipped me to Jamaica with the 4 big guys who were born in Jamaica. And this woman was left in Canada with 6 small babies. Mary was the oldest, who was, how old was Mary? She was 6 going 7, or she was 7 years old. So 6 babies, all 7 on under. And this woman went through living hell. Nobody was there to stand by her. All the people I preached to, all the people I used to help, I used to have people I go pick them at work and take them home because they're elderly, and I believe their own children would not take them out of the winter. I would drive and pick them up at work, take it as my responsibility. Today, nobody stood with her. This woman went to bed, not days without food, weeks. I don't know how she's still alive. I had relatives and now seek her out and find her. But kept her because I was praying. And I thought this was over. And when I came back 7 years after, listen, while we're working, I came back 7 years after. So 7 years this woman never had the support of her husband. And she protected her children with her very life. And I came back after 7 years. And instead this woman think of herself. She says, what did she say? What did she say? It's the only thing she says, I'm pregnant. This time she planned it. How can a woman be so faithful? She thought I missed out on the twins because I left the twins when they were 3 months old. Only God could keep me. I don't know how I survived. 7 years. Canadian immigration, and the devil tried to take over my kids. I mean, by depriving me for not being there for them. But 7 years I came back, and my wife said, because you miss out on them, you deserve another child. And then that was my Joseph. Where is he? Oh, look at him. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to eat, but I'm going to ask you right where you are. Stand to your feet. And I want the loudest round of applause for this faithful, awesome, wonderful, well-deserving. This woman, put your hands together and give my wife, your friend, your sister, a round of applause in Jesus' name. You are blessed. You are blessed. You are blessed.